Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we went to a few places to pick up a few things. I also picked up a few things for my son's birthday today for dinner. And I'm going to show you what we got. And I also have somebody that I want to show you. She also has her own YouTube channel. It's Start Homestead. If you want to check that out, I'll leave the link in the description. So I picked up a few things for my son's birthday dinner. I picked up the large pack of hamburger meat from Save-A-Lot. It was $18.42 for a 6-pound package of it. I also picked up some hamburger buns. For another dinner, I found these cube steaks, and normally they're fairly expensive, but I found 4 of them for $4.84, and also another pack for $5.77. I bought some vegetable oil to cook our fries with. We're making hamburgers. I bought these muffin mixes. They were only $1 at Save-A-Lot, and we will be putting them into our long-term storage. I bought Swiss cheese, which was about $2.50 for this, and I bought the romaine lettuce also for our hamburgers. We don't really use the iceberg lettuce because it doesn't have much of a flavor to it. And I also got this chocolate icing for the cake that I made him. I'll be showing you that in a second. And then we went to Walmart, and my mom loves these lids for her jars. She does a lot of canning. So we got the wide mouth, which is this lid right here. And then we got the regular mouth ones, and they are $5 per box. So we got 3 of the regular ones and 2 of the wide mouths. I also picked up some coffee creamer and 2 more cold brew coffees. I tried the unsweetened one the last time. I tried the not too sweet, and the way that I make it is I pour both of these containers into a gallon pitcher and then pour the whole creamer in. You don't have to use the whole creamer if you don't want to, and I don't add any sugar to it. And we also picked up a large container of Maxwell House. I'm going to try to make my own cold brew coffee, but my stepdad likes to make his coffee in the Keurig, and he prefers Maxwell House over any. Now I'm going to hand it over to Start Homestead to show you our long-term storage and how we can and prepare our jars. Go.
Hi everyone, my name's Anna, and my channel is Start Homestead. We have both of these channels, but we try to make them separate. On my channel, I really go over the homesteading part of what we do here. We currently live off grid, and we do a lot of canning and stocking up, and we're building our homestead from scratch. We bought this property, 52 acres. We moved here. They had no livable buildings. They do have some buildings here from a previous homestead that was dated around 1929, roughly, was a root cellar that we found, but we're unable to use that. But you can actually see that on my channel if you want to go there. But today, my daughter asked me if I could come in and kind of explain on how we store our long-term storage, things that we purchase and that I can. So here, we do a lot of our canning. These are our tomatoes. These are actually dated for July of 2016, and we pressure can these. And also, I have peppers, onions, and tomatoes that I canned, and this was also in 2017, and I put my date on here. On our jars, we're currently working on our food storage long-term. For our jars up top, we have a building that is an 8x16, so we're currently working on getting our jars placed into that, and me and my daughter will do a tour of that when we can get that completed. We originally lived in South Carolina, and that is where I did a lot of my jarring at, And so it's just taking us longer. We had to bring them all the way here, which we're currently in Kentucky. So we got them here, and now we just have to put them up because it's quite a bit. But we will show you that when we can get to that point. So as far as our grains and things like that, and our beans, these are our lentils. So we place them in these jars. These leads, I'm really loving these leads. They're reusable, and they're for like storage. They are kind of expensive, but the way it's kind of hard right now to get leads and things like that, and you're able to reuse these, I just think that's great benefit to having them. If you put in how many times you use them, the cost of the lead that you purchase it, if you can find them for 30-35 cents with the ring, you know, you divide that into the price of these, it doesn't take very long for you to get your money back by purchasing these. And then you don't have to worry about them rusting and stuff like that. With this, you could put, you can vacuum seal them. You can put oxygen absorbers in there to keep them a little bit longer. On the gallon jars, we put our noodles in this. We'll put flour in there. And on these, we do have leads that will fit on these right here. And you can pick these up at Walmart. They're the same price, the $5 for 6 leads. But being that we don't can in this size jar, I will just use the rings that these jars come in. Now, we purchase jars every time that we can find them. Right now it's really hard. I have some empty jars that I stocked up before, you know, it was kind of hard to get the jars and things. I had some previously, and I'm lucky and I'm very thankful that I did pick up jars extra, even though I did not put anything in them. So I do have some on hand, the quarts and the pints. Now this right here is the lead and what it looks like with this and the reusable lead. And we have stuff that we can put in here. We try to keep food stocked up, and we can. I have meat canned, I have beans canned, I have all kinds of stuff. And like I say, we will go over that whenever I can get it situated and put everything into our long-term storage for our canning jars. It would be a great tour. And I can't wait to actually show you and my daughter. But as far as like why we decided to preserve food and to also stock up on food is because you never really know what's going to happen. When we got this property, we moved here, and we kind of stayed in a tent for about 5 weeks, and then we started building a tiny home. This was raw land, not been on, nobody's lived here for many years, and everything's grown up. So we started out by just cutting out a little small piece, and we built this kitchen, and we built a tiny home. And then once we got that situated, we are going to move and actually build our house. But this right here is where we'll be doing all of our preserving and things like that when we start having our animals and our gardens and things like that. But you'll be able to check that out on my channel. And then my daughter on her channel will kind of go over the things that we have to purchase and how we put them up and store them and stuff like that. I think it's very important for anybody to try to save up something, whether it's $5 or $10, anything that you can put, just add a little extra few things. A few years ago, whenever I started watching homesteading videos and people that were preppers and people that bought like grocery hauls and things like that, I came over a video, and this person said, if you could not feed your family tomorrow, what would you do? And when those words were spoken and I heard them, I took that to heart. I was like, what would I do? What would I do if I could not feed my family tomorrow? and something just kicked in and triggered, and that's where we are now. We try to buy extra, we try to preserve our food, we try to can our food, so that way that won't be a tomorrow for me. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy my daughter's channel, and if you want to see the homesteading side of it and how we progress, it will be a very slow process because with financial money and things like that, it takes time, and we're doing it all ourselves. So I'm really glad that you're coming into our lives, and I hope you really enjoy the content that you're seeing now.
So this is the cake that I made for my son's 4th birthday. I used a bundt pan and just regular yellow cake mix, chocolate icing, and then I took some Hershey's and put it on his piece and shaved some and put it on top. So this is my son's dinner that he wants. He wants handmade hamburgers. We use Hidden Valley ranch seasoning, and then she's just going to mush that together and mix it, and then she's going to form her own patties, and then we will be frying some french fries. We finished preparing the patties. We have 13 patties. We will have enough for lunch tomorrow. Now all we have to do is just put them on the grill. These will be the fries that we are having. He loves these. These are his favorite. So this is what my son decided to have for dinner tonight. It is french fries, cheese sticks, and a hamburger. Thank you guys, and that's it for this video. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also give me a thumbs up.
Guys, and if you really want to follow us on our homesteading journey, please go to New Start, one word, Homestead, and follow us.